Hello there, it's me again, earthmanbrick. We're back. Not with this guy, but I wanted to pull this guy out. This is Dr. Wu, the Prime Commander, basically the piss yellow version of Optimus Prime. Very cool model, very cool guy. And what I did was, I was shopping on eBay, and I managed to get the Optimus Prime colors version. Now, obviously, that's a kind of lead into the story. It's not actually about Optimus Prime. This is him in the trailer here. You can see it works pretty well until you look at the top and you see his obvious head. Would have been nice if they had some sort of backplate or something, but I don't know. It's not a deal breaker for me. It's still bloody awesome. Everything else covers up really nicely, and the doors actually open like doors. Very cool. But yeah, I got this off eBay and I thought, oh, that's great. So I was very happy. But the main reason I went and got this guy from eBay was because he came with something else. He came with another trailer. Now, this one is actually meant to come with a blue version of the Prime mold, but the guy had lost it, so all he had was the regular Prime, and it does pretty much blend well in with this Ultra Magnus style trailer. I'm getting squeaked at. Come on, Pops. Don't just squeak at me, come on. I have to placate her, otherwise she'll interrupt the entire stream constantly. Isn't that right, little Poppy? She's a good girl. Sometimes. Yes. So yeah, I went and got this trailer because, I mean, it suited pretty nicely. So I'm just going to do a quick bit about this. So we'll start transforming this guy. So it's a case of getting these flaps out the way first. We spin round. And it is a great mold, this whole thing. I'm still going to get squeaked at, I'm afraid. And then I think you've got to get out the arms. So pop these out just now. But we're only going to kind of half transform this thing. So we get that out. And then I think we pop these... No, we pop these up. And then we spin round this section. Just 180 degrees. Let's see if I can. A royal squeaking. So then we put that down, and then we put the arms back in, I think. No, we keep the arms just flat down at the back, I think. I forget how to transform this guy. I think we just kind of more or less leave it like that. With the head down. And then we go back to this trailer here. And pop these missile pods off. And this thing does have parts forming, but that's fine. The whole idea of the thing's parts forming in itself, so I don't mind. So these will become the feet. And this part here, this pops off entirely. Somehow. Some way. I can't remember how it does it. I know the feet can come apart. I'll start with this bit anyway, for the time being. So that's the fists there. These parts just kind of split apart here, much like the original toy did. And then I think it's a case of these parts squib in. That becomes the top of the arm there. And that's one arm done. So we can pop that round. Do the same on this side. So just fold that in. Pop that round. And then what you end up with is these nasty looking sockets. So we just put the missile pods in there. There we go. There's one. And here's the other. So that's part of the top half done, but as you can see here, we're somewhat missing an entire top section. And these feet as well. So how do I... Ah, I see. So you've actually got to slot that out. And then this whole part, I believe, comes off here. And then this goes up on top here. There's like a little slots either side. I'm getting a lot of squeaks from you, Poppy. It's not your stream. Aww. Every time I speak, she thinks I'm talking to her specifically. Not Poppy. Right. Get her to chill out. You happy now, girl? It's good enough. So now we get back to these leg bits. And you can see there's an ankle rocker there. And these parts are meant to just kind of slot in, I believe. So we need to expand the legs here. Then these parts separate apart. And you can see it here. You just sort of... You just clip in. There we go, that's clipped in on both sides there, so we've got the feet. Very cool. And now we just need to figure out this top bit. So this part needs to flip up. And then this part is meant to clip in here somehow. Trying to remember. Oh, helps if I have it the right way around. So there we go. Now this part here clips into this part here. So we need to slot that in. And then these parts, there's little slots either side. There we go. That's all done. And then this is meant to just kind of slot in here. There we go. And that's it clipped in. And there we go. There's our Ultra Magnus. Now you might be thinking, but that color scheme, that doesn't look like Ultra Magnus. Well, in the original trailer, this is what Ultra Magnus looked like for the Transformers. I'll see if I can find a picture of him. In fact, I'll do it later, but you'll see it now. And we're back. So we've got, that's him, and this is actually his Diaclone colors. And the unfortunate thing, oh dear. So how is this meant to clip in? Trying to figure it out again. It was sort of kind of clipped in there. Unfortunately, the arms just sort of kind of dangle out the back. Let's see, is there anything for it to actually slot into? Doesn't look like there is. Looks like there's a sliding mechanism here, but... Yep, if I pop those away... Ah, Okay, so I think the arms actually have to slide up over like this. So these parts are exposed like that. And then this whole part here, there's a couple of slots that go into the arms. Let's try and line up and get those slotted in. There we go, that's one in. And the other. Oh, and that definitely seems to clip in. And now we can slot these parts out over on the sides. Okay, that holds up together very nicely. It's actually really cool. Legs, a little bit loosey-goosey there, just because of the extra weight. But pretty bloody good. Now, I think what we can do to tighten up these legs, because they are just slightly loose on this joint here. I think it's a screw, so I think we're technically screwed there. Unless you tighten it, but you can only tighten it so much. But yeah, I think it bloody works, and it works rather nicely. Now, we do have the ankle rockers. There we go. It's in there. But yeah, not bad for the bloody scale and size of them. And yeah, they've done an actual missing link version of this guy as well. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Missing link Metroplex. And okay, we've got the original colors kind of thing. Diaclone. See if that yields any results. Here we go. So let me just screen share this bad boy. There he is. And yeah, this is the Diaclone sort of missing link version, which is one that came out just earlier this year. And as you can see, it comes with a small Diaclone figure down at the bottom there. This is like this was a figure that you didn't actually get with the original toy for the Transformers line. But again, with the Diaclone, you can see him there. And you can see this chest plate here. It actually pops off and becomes a little spaceship. And right there in the middle is a little seat for this guy to sit into. Again, that's all part of the Diaclone toy. You never got the little guy in the actual thing. And the cool thing is like with this part here, the head, you'll notice it's got a big slot there. I open this image, zoom in, you can see there's a big cavity there in the center of his head, and what would happen is that cavity would slot into this part here, and so it'd be like a spaceship with two big cannons up the top. And it looks like with the tips on these, the blast effects parts compatible, so you'll be able to stick in some like blast effects in the top. But yeah, very cool. I think we've got other pictures of it here. That's him there. I think that's the original version. So you can see how closely it matches up. Slightly different shade of red, but yeah, pretty darn cool. And there's the original Diaclone one. You can tell because it's got Diaclone written there. And yeah, you can see the yellow eyes. which are very apparent on this little guy here as well. He's got yellow eyes, which if I pop this away, you'll be able to see. And if I just change the focus, there you go. You can see he's got those original Diaclone colors. So Dr. Wu really put in the effort to make it look the part. Very cool. And yeah, it works really well. This is a great design, great concept, done well. And yeah, has a hell of a lot more articulation than the original toy, and it's Micromaster scale. Brilliant work. Do these fists rotate? Feels like they should, but they don't. And you would have had guns with them. I think the original guy lost them. You've got the original Optimus Prime gun and 2 arms here, but nothing else. And nothing else in there. Unless I've got it hidden in here. No, there's nothing in there. Best pop that back. But yeah, that is... I don't know if we'll be able to read this. The tactical commander is the strong backing of the team, and has a stable personality and calm tactical mind are important support for the team. In addition, he also led the entire team towards victory with excellent combat qualities and strong defensive capabilities. Yeah, so that's a tactical commander. Well, sort of. Missing the original bit. Nice bit of artwork there as well. I didn't actually get any of the boxes. This was all I got on the eBay thing. What does it say about this guy? Prime Commander has excellent leadership and a good heart. He's good at commanding battles and fighting against the sabotage of the rebel forces, which was the Justice Team. I can't even make out that word. Trust him very much. He yearns for peace and loves all life in the world. He believes that the only fighting can win real peace. Fair enough. Who am I to say otherwise? But yeah, pretty bloody cool. But that's all I've got for you today, so thanks again for watching, and bye.